how do you temper wanting to get back out there, medical-wise, knowing when you should be back out there and the expectations for
Just trusting the process, honestly. Taking it day by day, making sure that I'm doing what I have to do to be a better me when I return. I mean, as you can see me, I'm walking around with the ball, so you know, I'm feeling to get back out there on the field and compete, and also, you know, just be around the guys as well. So you can see me in the warm-ups and stuff, just having a good time and enjoying my teammates.
I was going to say that not just the ball, but you're bouncing around from one position group to another, one player to another. Can you just explain maybe some of that, what dividends that pays off being a leader, being a quarterback?
Yeah, honestly, I just, you know, enjoy being around my guys. We coming in here working hard every day. So, you know, why not have fun while doing it? So, you know, building those relationships day to day and, you know, creating moments and memories. That's what it's about.
You heard Dan kind of describe this year. He said kind of like a red shirt year for you. Mentally, like, how are you approaching it, though? You approaching it as like kind of like a red shirt year? Or what's your thoughts and process on entering this first year?
Entering this first year is the same motto, same mentality I've had all my life. Let's get better every day. You'll never stay the same. You either get better or you get worse. And I don't want to have any decline in my game. So continuing to work my tail off, you know, day to day, mental reps, you know, taking reps behind the quarterbacks that are in, and just playing the game in my mind until I can actually get out there. But I'm still preparing, and I'm hungry. I'm ready to compete. Yeah, Ben Johnson's fiery. He's fiery for sure, but I love it. He brings energy and excitement and is passionate about the game, and that's what it's all about, you know, the love of the game. And, you know, I love the offense. I love how we're reading and communicating with the line in our operation, so it's going to be fun.
They talk about your offense at Tennessee and this Piper offense, which is a wide offense or whatever. Now you're seeing an NFL pro offense by Johnson. What are some of the similarities? What are some of the things that you really got to narrow in on that's real different than what you were running?
Yeah, I mean, of course, you know, there's going to be a lot more responsibility at the line of scrimmage, IDing the mic, and then just getting us into, you know, protection. But I was doing that at Tennessee as well. Another element, you know, to the game, but, you know, just taking it day by day and continuing to ask questions and learn. Like I said before, I want to be a sponge when I get here, and that's what I've been doing. You know, just pulling different guys aside, asking them, you know, about the playbook and how they view it.
You played in the same conference as Gibbs, and kind of caught people by surprise when the Lions took him as high as Ed. What do people not realize from what you've seen of him? He's special.
He's special, and I think we all have seen that. One of those guys that's want to come in and work, you know, not doing too much rah-rah. And I'm a huge fan of his game. I remember him making 3 defenders miss when we played them, you know, at Tennessee this past year. So continuing to build my relationship with him, you know, off the field as well, and looking forward to the future.
We spoke with Ray earlier today. He was just speaking highly of you, that North Carolina connection. Just when you walk out here and you see guys like that, you know, not only helping from the football side, but just the life aspect as well. How comfortable did that make you feel to be a part of this?
Very comfortable, very comfortable, and especially during this time, it's a lot of new. So to have a lot of familiar faces, you know, around and have those connections. Also, you know, James Mitchell is here and Emmanuel Mosley, 2 guys that I'm very close with. So it's cool to come here and have some familiar faces and some familiar relationships as well.
Have they gave you any advice at all that stuck so far early on in this process? I know it's still early.
I mean, not really so much. Me and Emmanuel have a lot of talks, and then James kind of got me up to speed as soon as I got drafted the next day. Well, actually, he called me that day. He called me that evening, and I just asked him if he could shoot me the formations real quick and try to get a little head start. But, you know, whenever the guys come back, you know, I'm eager to bond and make relationships with the rest of the team.
Did he give you that night?
Oh, yeah.
You guys started right away.
Yeah, right away. He said that he was on a trip with his girlfriend at the time, so he had to wait a couple hours. I understood that, but yeah, James is a great guy.
What did he give you? Can you just explain that a little bit? Like,
he just gave me just gave me the formations, and that's where it starts. You got to know where everyone aligns, and then the plays, the protections, and the concepts, you know, come after that, and that's just, you know, the basics. So if you get those basics right, then everything else can kind of follow suit.
When you transferred from Virginia Tech to Tennessee, you couldn't do the same thing. I mean, you had to learn a new system and be expected to start right away.
Yeah.
What can you learn from that process as you learn an NFL offense?
Really, the biggest thing and some nuances that I learned along the way from this draft process and, you know, digesting information at a really high speed. So I think that my transition from Virginia Tech to Tennessee was different. In the first week, I'm there in the offices 8 hours a day, and that staff is getting fired at the end of the week. So new staff comes in, and I'm jumping into the same routine with the new staff. So a lot of new, like I said, continuing to rep those things in my head, drawing them out, talking about them. However I can get familiar with the plays, that's what I'll do.
How you feel physically though, like after going through this process, how your body feels?
I feel good.
Track everything?
Yeah, I feel good. I'm a lot heavier now, but I feel great.
Did they give you a timeline on when you come? I know your own doctor before you came in. Is there a timeline that just you saying, I would like to be ready by week 3 camp, or just the practice?
I mean, honestly, I'd like to be ready tomorrow if I could. But, I'm taking it day by day. When my leg is 100% healed and, everything else is moving fluently and, working together, I'm be ready to go. Yes, sir. Ready ahead of schedule.
Just because they don't want you to get kind of caught up?
We're just taking a different route. They just want us to, just relax. Some of the routes on the air, it's kind of tough because I want to do things that I can't really do right now. In terms of just speeding my feet up and putting a lot of pressure on that left leg and trying to change directions, and I can't do it right now. So.
Light throwing, are you allowed?
Oh yeah. I mean, I got some throws in after practice, but nothing more than that. They want to make sure that I'm, taking the right precautions, take care of myself.
Eric had mentioned, Dan's comments about redshirting, and I know you sort of addressed that, but in the back of your head, will you be at a point this year? Do you hope to be at a point this year where you're ready if they need you, I guess, right? It doesn't have to be a redshirt year, no matter.
I mean, like I said, before, I'm a competitor. I love the game of football. I love going out there, taking control of the offense and having fun. That's what it's about. The game is fun, and it's about memories. And whenever I can get out there and do my thing, that's what I'll do.
I'm curious, the Tennessee offense, they say half-field reads. It's complex still, but what's the biggest challenge for you learning, the full field look and processing the full field?
I mean, there was a lot of times where I did read the full field, but I mean, it's football, man. Yeah. Hit the open guy, get to your reads, put your guys into positions to make plays, and that's what it's all about. So making sure that I'm getting my playmakers the ball, so that they can, get on the move and get in the end zone is what I'm trying to do. Make sure everyone's in position, and when it's time for me to be a playmaker, then be a playmaker.
You got to learn how to slide a little bit better.
Oh, I've done a good job of progressing. My fault. Progressing to learn how to slide a little bit better, but and that was an emphasis. In the front part of the year last year, I didn't do a great job of that, and then as the season continued, I thought about it and started implementing it into my game.
Before you got hurt, let's say the day of the game, thrown one for the Heisman, changed everything, could have been top 5, whatever, it happens. How do you mentally process that and get through that, and how long does it take you?
It just turns into fuel, turns to a chip on my shoulder. All this, his leg is hurt. Film doesn't lie. I'm SEC Offensive Player of the Year for a reason, and it's because of the work I put in and the people around me that helped me get there. So, just using that, adding that as fuel to the fire and having that chip on my shoulder and wanting to work. So every day I come in here, I have motivation regardless of what's going on.
What's your response when people talk about your age, like it's some sort of bad thing?
Man, we're playing football. Let's make plays.
Doesn't bother you that
No.
for whatever reason people focus on it?
No. Yeah. They can.
The best part of your tape is your deep ball accuracy. What goes into that? What work is required to be accurate and consistent with the deep ball?
Honestly, going back to my age, I've seen a lot of football. I've seen a lot of plays develop. I've seen a lot of different situations. I know how to, manipulate the ball to where my guy is getting the ball and continue to keep him in his stride, and knowing where to place it so that he can do that. But really, it's just me just driving off my back hip and airing it out.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
So appreciate y'all.
Appreciate it.